everyone, it's Tracy Lewin.
And Merv Smith.
How are you today?
Oh, awesome. Thanks, Tracy. Summer is on its way. The birds are chirping. It's just beautiful. It's a beautiful time of the year. Spring is just splendid.
Sounds fantastic. Well, you know, I am in Dubai and it is so hot. I feel as though I'm melting every time I walk outside.
Shame.
But you know what? This is a great place to be in. Lots to do. Beautiful plants, beautiful flowers. Even though I must say, not too many flowers at the moment. But as soon as winter, and winter is around the corner, the place is magnificent. So yes, today we are, talking women in Bitcoin, and I hope we have a lot of people following us. And whether it's women or men, we really want to empower, encourage, and enrich as many people as we can. So I'm really hoping our numbers are growing, and I actually see they are, Merv, which is quite exciting.
No, it is, Tracy, because there's so many people that are just needing real, true information without any strings attached, just the truth, and help not to be scammed.
Exactly.
And how to be protected, which is actually interesting that we talk about that, because that's what today's sort of talk is about, is our privacy and our security. So I love what you've put together here, and I just want to read this quote by Danah Boyd. It says that the balance of forces have shifted in the networked age. People are now public by default and private by effort. And I find that to be true in my life. Trace, and you?
Yeah, absolutely. We can even just talk about, let's even talk about Facebook, because we're all on Facebook, and it's actually incredible what information we even put on there ourselves.
Well, Tracy, it's not just what you're putting on Facebook. A lot of us have Facebook on our smartphones, right? And I went to a course a while back, and it was shocking to know that even as we're speaking now, I have my cell phone next to me. Do you know that Facebook hears what we're talking about? Did you know that?
No, that's incredible.
It is. They hear everything that you're doing. Because when you put it onto your smartphone, you give them permission to use your mic, to use everything. So they can hear you. They know what music you like if you play music through your phone and what you listen to. And yes, Facebook is incredible.
That's amazing. Oh my goodness.
It's kind of scary, when you go to bed at night or you want a romantic evening, don't take your phones with you.
Okay, so definitely, and I also like this private by effort, because it means that you do need to make an effort. You do need to know about things. You do need to think about things and take steps. Because there's a chap called Alex Albin, and he's an author and technology policy expert. He actually says we live under surveillance in our homes, in our offices, in our public spaces, with a widespread deployment of GPS devices, digital networks, global satellites. Our digital footprints are tracked and recorded to a degree we never anticipated and can't completely understand. Wow, that's powerful.
It is powerful. I heard on the radio a while back there was a discussion on people who hack into home cameras.
Yes, I saw that as well.
Did you see that and hear that? And you know what? I think that if we could just warn the listeners, just make sure that when your cameras, etc., are up and they're set up by a security company, change the admin password, because apparently that's how these people can get in and just view whatever is happening in your home simply because you haven't changed passwords.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Well, also, I just want to ask you a question. When you go to a function, or whether you're checking in somewhere at a restaurant, do you do that check-in? Facebook has got that facility. I'm in this.
I don't actually, not every now and again. I think I've probably done it about twice in my entire life.
Okay. Good for you. Because actually there's so much information people can get from that. I mean, you know, if somebody is watching you, they actually know that you're not at home.
Oh, that's true.
So why tell people where you are?
I never thought of it like that, but that's true, eh?
It's absolutely true. So now, what is really going on in our new digital age? As we've just said, social media knows absolutely everything about us. You know, they know what we like, they know who our friends are, they know, you know, because obviously that like tab is so powerful, because it's also a gold mine for marketers and companies who can actually use that information to make sure that they talk to their consumers and their customers, and you know what's actually, you know, they've got all that information at their fingertips, and we actually give it to them.
Yep, we do.
We give it to them freely. They do actually, you know, whenever you do open something, it does say, you know, whatever app it is, do you allow them to use look at your photographs and all that type of stuff, see who your friends are. And more often than not, because we want to see the result of whatever survey it is, we click yes. You know, I've actually done it, and now I totally regret that I have done it. But you know, it's like innocent things like that, and we don't even comprehend where this information is going.
Yeah.
And you know what the interesting thing is that there's a trend that younger people are not putting as much information about themselves online. You know, they are more focused on their privacy than older people, because they actually do understand more about the power of that information that they're putting on the net than older people do. And they're more suspicious, and they actually do want more privacy.
Yeah, I think they also understand the digital age a whole lot better than the majority of the older people, Tracy. So, you know, they understand the consequences, I think, better than we do.
And how things have changed in the last 25 years, because the internet is now 25 years old.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
It's like, I cannot imagine my life without internet.
No. In fact,
I cannot imagine my life anymore with Bitcoin.
I was also going to say a cell phone, but yes, you're right, Bitcoin. Okay, so really, just how secure are we? You know, hacking is, everybody's going, you know, there's be careful of anything digital, because, you know, you can be hacked. Yes, we do know that cybercrime is increasing. However, hacking is nothing new, because banks are being hacked for years. It's just that we just don't know about it. You know, they don't publicize it. Whereas there's a lot of publicity around a hacking of an exchange or, you know, whatever it is. So here's an interesting picture, actually, and I got this from a blog that Vinny Lingham did. Vinny Lingham has just started up a company called Civic, and Civic is all about protecting identity theft, because 13.1 million US residents have actually had their identity stolen. And there's, you know what actually happens with these thieves is they steal your identity, and then they only sell it off in a few years. So they've got, you know, because there's always somebody who wants to buy your, let's say, your social security number. And they're saying that they can sell social security numbers for as little as $22. I mean, that is crazy stuff. And anyway, let me just quickly get back to Civic. They actually offer a free service now, and this is only for Americans, that you can actually go onto their website and you can sign up for free, and they will actually send you an SMS when somebody else is trying to use your identity. So they really are trying to crack down and try and crack down on that, on identity theft, which is quite interesting. But as we know it, you know, cryptocurrency is growing in value. And that is the reason why there's so much focus on hacking of cryptocurrency, because the hackers are just getting smarter.
Well, they are, Tracy. You know, as as technology increases, well, so does the knowledge of that increase. And I don't know that they're smarter. I just think it's in a different field now. And people are just determined to steal from other people, which just blows my mind. But that is the nature of life at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it is on the increase because technology is on the increase.
Absolutely, and of course the value of the technology and the value of the cryptocurrency. You know, it's very attractive to steal it and to take it from someone. The thing is, we are actually fighting back because there are so many, or rather, I can't say so many, but there are a lot of, there's a lot of development at the moment going on in terms of protection and to bring privacy and security back into our lives again. Because basically it's also our responsibility, though, to take some steps. Would you not agree with that, Merv?
Absolutely. You know, for a couple of weeks now, I just keep trying to reiterate, and I think every week going forward, I'm just going to keep saying the same thing. Please make sure you've got a Google Authenticator. Please make sure that you're protecting your assets. And that's why this week's talk is just so in line with that. Because it is our responsibility. We can't just assume that because we're good people, nobody's going to come and hack our stuff. That's not true. The fact is, you're just as open to anybody else. So there are steps that we can take to protect ourselves. For instance, on the cybercrime, have a two-step Google Authenticator app. Make sure that you, if possible, take your Bitcoins offline. Make sure that you're not sharing your passwords with the whole world. One of the things that I'm becoming more and more conscious of is with Firefox and with Chrome, you can save your passwords there. So it's so easy. You want to go into a site, you just click on it and hey presto, it opens. Well, be more careful and vigilant. You know, there's certain sites that you should never, ever, ever save your passwords online for, like your banks or your blockchain wallets, etc. So it is our responsibility. Do what we can, and then just keep your eyes open and your ears to the ground. You know, I'm not saying that we have to be paranoid, but your slide here, Tracy, says it all. It is our responsibility.
Yes, and because it's our responsibility, you know, you can't actually let a third party look after your money. So, for instance, now, you know, you mentioned that story about how hackers are coming in and hacking your home video, you know, your cameras, yeah. Now about changing the password. So so what I'm saying here is that you can't really protect yourself from businesses if you've got your Bitcoin stashed in an exchange, for instance, and that exchange is hacked. Well, you know, two-step authenticator would not help there because it's maybe coming in from the inside. I don't know. You know, how do these hacks actually happen? Is it inside information? What is it? So definitely to keep your Bitcoin offline would be first prize, and certainly in something where it's still easy to transact from that offline account, and that's definitely out there. You know, we'll put a link at the bottom here of this video, just so that you can have a look at you know, how Swiss Bank in your pocket is working, and try it out. I mean, I'm actually very excited about that product. What do you think about it, Merv?
I have been waiting with, you know, like a kid just before Christmas, you count the sleeps. And then Christmas Eve, you can't wait to go to sleep so that if only you can go to sleep so Father Christmas can come. Well, that's how I feel about Swiss Bank in your pocket. And it's now in the pre-launch, and I cannot wait for us to get ours. Tracy, I cannot wait. You know, it's a product that is going to be seamless for us. People who are not techno savvy like myself, I just am very happy to be able to stick this device in and for it to do all it has to do, all the magic in the background. And I know my Bitcoins will be offline and safe. I cannot wait to get it in my hands. It's unbelievable.
And actually, the exciting thing is that each USB stick, and of course it's an encrypted one, is going to be, it's going to have software on there, and it's actually going to load it onto your computer and interact directly with the blockchain. So it's really, really, really exciting and a fantastic piece of technology that's going to be amazing. But I also just want to talk about messaging as well. You know, Merv, I was just thinking about WhatsApp now. Have you seen there's some other agreement that we have to tick, some privacy agreement that we have to tick with WhatsApp? Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and they just talking on WhatsApp, I can't remember, maybe it was this week, maybe it was last week, a message came out and said what you need to do is go to your WhatsApp, go to settings in your WhatsApp, and then where did it say, on your account, when you go into the account, and in there you need to be able to take off the, you know, share my stuff with Facebook. Because what's happening, obviously, is WhatsApp has been taken over by Facebook, is that they're all going to now share all your information and your contacts. Well, do we want people? No. So please, people, just go into your stuff and just take off, you know, as I said. So just go into your settings, into account, and take off that it's okay for you to share this information with Facebook. And there was 30 days. So we're still within the 30-day time frame. WhatsApp's very big in South Africa, Tracy, as you know. I'm not sure if it's big in any other countries that are listening. But in South Africa, it's huge. So please, just have a look. Untick all of those things where you're not giving away your privacy.
Yes, absolutely. And I just want to say that's why there are many people that are moving to Snapchat now.
Yes, I believe so.
So give it a go. I've got Snapchat. When are you getting Snapchat, Merv?
I can say the word, Tracy. I don't even know where to start.
Go into your Play Store and download Snapchat. It's free.
Oh, okay. I'll do that.
And then I'll send you a Snapchat message.
You know, just for a bit of humor, going back a couple of years before internet and whatever, and there was XTs and ATs and whatever. There were no real laptops and things, and there was an operating system called DOS. I don't know if anybody remembers that.
Yes.
Then it went to Windows. And I'm thinking, I don't want to go to Windows. There's no way it's on God's earth that I'm moving over to Windows. I'm very happy with DOS. And now people don't even know what DOS is, probably. And I move over to Windows, and so life just keeps evolving. So now that's why I'm giggling, because I'm thinking, Snapchat, I'm happy with WhatsApp. Unless the new one out now that's taking getting momentum is called Telegram.
Yes,
and
exactly.
So a lot of people are moving from WhatsApp to Telegram.
Correct.
Yeah. But I think if Snapchat is not going to ask me all these millions of privacy things, maybe that's the way to go.
Well, soon we're also going to be doing encrypted messaging. So no one will be able to see anything. It'll be completely and 100% private.
Yeah.
Are you ready for that?
I am ready for whatever comes my way. I might just take it on slowly, but I'm ready for it.
So I actually think that encrypted messaging is the next thing that's going to be big, because, you know, people are tired of being snooped on. And we want our privacy and our security back, and we want to be in control of our finances, our money, our data, and it's all key, you know, to be your own controller.
Yeah, no, you're right.
And we've given so much of it away.
Yeah, innocently have done it, but that's why these programs, I think, are quite useful. Let's just become aware. Once you're aware of something, you can do something about it.
Absolutely.
So there's no need for panic. There's no need to get hyper on it at all. Just bring it to your attention. The fact is that it is our responsibility. Let's have a look at some of the stuff that we haven't looked at before, and protect ourselves, protect our families as best as we can. Absolutely.
So at first you don't succeed, fix your ponytail and try again.
That is so cute.
It totally is, and that's what you need to do. I mean, it's really, just don't give up. So basically, that's what it's saying. Don't give up. Maybe readjust, but because at the end of the day, you may have a goal, and your path might change. So if your path needs to change, then so be it. Just adjust your ponytail.
That's so sweet. One of the quotes that I put up on Facebook this week was actually in that. And it says that when you get into a tight place where everything goes against you, till it seems as though you cannot hang on a minute longer, never give up then.
Yeah.
And it's then, just then, in that place and time that the tide will turn. So you're right, Tracy. Never, ever give up. Just keep at it.
And the tide does turn.
Yes, it does.
Absolutely does. Well, thank you very much, Merv. I mean, that was a interesting video that we've just made, and I'm hoping that it's going to help a lot of people. If you have any questions, please put it in the comments below. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, chat to us on Facebook, connect with us there. So yeah, we want to hear from you, and please share this video with your friends and family, and let's get some more awareness in terms of Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, security and privacy.
Yes. Good.
And we'll chat again next week, Merv.
We will. I look forward to it. Bye, guys.
Cheerio.